community, that any kind of question that people have or these ideas that they have can be sounded off to the community as a whole. The community, at that point gets to gather around these ideas. They get to examine them. They get to ponder them, think about them, and figure out which ones are pertinent to them, which ones are important for them and what they do. Same thing with our customers. They can see these ideas we're throwing around, and they can see their ideas being thrown around. At that point, we kind of see teams forming around these ideas just simply through self-selection. And the ideas that have the most following are those that are deemed most important by the community at large. And so we see this collaboration and this teaming beginning to happen both in a physical space, either through team rooms or visiting other campuses. We also see the community in a virtual space where we're able to see all these ideas as a collective assortment, where we can look at them and appreciate them on the whole. Now, at that point, once these teams have formed and they've started working on these things, kind of as I was describing earlier, that self-selection process eventually leads to our most important goals. With those goals, those teams will work together, hopefully to come up with what we have a final end result, and that's a new product offering, a new service offering for our customers. So in that way, we think that this entire approach is going to offer a lot of value for us. Now, there are a lot of groups that are already doing this across campus, and we're beginning to recognize the value that that's had for them. We see teaming going on right now with the Solutions Center between, previously separate and isolated teams. So that whole effort is going to be something that's going to be really positive, I believe, in the outcome. Now, knowing that, we approach our entire time together to kind of be the proof of concept for what we're talking about. We embrace this idea of a community with each other. We took the time to go meet and do things outside of work to get to know each other for the whole of ourselves. Not just our IT skills, not just our responsibilities at work, but who we are with past experiences, with our families, with our hobbies, our interests. What is it that makes us valuable as a whole? And so this whole community idea it looks to address that. It looks to appreciate the person on the whole, both for their past experiences, their past knowledge, what skills they bring to the table, what interests they bring. And so hopefully, with that all in mind, this will ultimately empower people. It'll exist outside of the realm of any kind of org chart, and it'll have the ability to grow and develop organically. So really the only question we have left to consider at that point is what is possible with a community of engaged IT professionals. With that, I'll pass off to Alicia.
And as my colleagues know, and those of you that do know me, if I'm passionate about something, I'll talk, so I will stay close to this so that we can hit the points. But I want to go through specific groups that Unity touches. It's IT pros, it's our customers, it's our constituents, it's the IT organizations, and it's the university and beyond. Now, specifically for the IT pros, how does this invoke value? How does this have value? Well, for one, it empowers not only the IT side of people, but the non-IT side of people. Approach people, acknowledge people as people, not operational workhorses or process completers. There's other sides to us. Everybody has different sides. We're not just what we do. It also allows for personal liquidity. And personal liquidity is a term that was coined by Glenn. And I know he probably hates this. However, I was ranting and raving on how I hate the word opportunity. And we were having a discussion of how can we talk about, people moving from one area to the other. And I was saying, opportunity has really just lost its zest. It's no more than a buzzword anymore. It's lost its meaning. Someone comes up to me and says, "Oh, Alicia, I've got an opportunity for you." I kind of look at him, raise one eyebrow, and go, "What do you want me to do?" It's kind of lost that. So Glenn was trying to describe ways of how do you instill that, that ability for somebody to be involved in what they have their daily duties, but be able to stretch out and see something that's else going on, and actually go that direction and say, "You know what? I don't have a full skill set for that, but I'd like to bite in a little bit." Or, "Hey, I do have the skill set for that, and I can help there," but not lose my spot in what my daily duties are, or feel like I'm leaving something empty or leaving my team hanging because I wanted to be involved with that. So it's personal liquidity. We have liquid assets. Why can't people do that? Why can't we? So personal liquidity is also offered through this Unity approach. Not only that, but when reaching after our customers, we give our IT pros a chance to really be involved in compelling outcomes. What the customers want, finding solutions to their problems, that's compelling to the customers, which will in turn be compelling to IT pros. Now, absolutely, this is an extension to Good to Great. And thanks to Good to Great, That was the focus on the individual professional development. That it pointed out characteristics of people that could help them be successful and carve out their careers. Unity is a focus on the organization. We're Good to Great focused on the people. Unity focuses just a little bit further in how those people, we've got the people, now what all can they do? Now, there's many more, but I'm going to move on to our customers. How does this provide value for our customers, our constituents, and the community? We help them get their wins. That's what they want. Why can't we help them get their wins? Customers, this could likely be small wins, but that's okay. Not everything has to be huge. Customers just want answers to their questions, all sizes of questions. Unity would allow the platform for them to be able to get that. Providing a platform for customers also as a test bed for their innovative ideas. Where's the soundboard? Where else can they go and soundboard their ideas and go, you know, I was thinking this, but I don't have this piece. How can I put this together? Unity provides this platform to just go, hey, I've got these ideas, throw it out there. Whoever thinks I can, got some input, I'd be great to have that. Providing that to our faculty, our staff, and to the community. Later on, to Oklahoma, and possibly beyond. In addition to that platform, God, there's a big one here. Not only can faculty and staff and community put their ideas, but they've got 325 plus IT resources waiting just to go, hey, this is how you could. Hey, this is how you could do it. And for us, at the same time, we would be really setting the example of what customer focus could really be. Now, providing that complete transparency where the customer puts their question in, they get to see it evolve, they get to see the responses. Providing that transparency is on purpose. It's not just, oh, we think it's a good idea. The reason why it's on purpose is because we would be doing it with the intention of setting that expectation of what it means to be a trusted advisor for ourselves. We should be setting that expectation. We should be letting them know what a trusted advisor is. Unity sets that standard. Unity allows for that to take place. Now, moving on to the IT organization. How does this provide value to the IT organization? Okay, this is a special set of values here. For one, IT as an industry is changing. We know that. Our organization acknowledged that. It allowed us 12 to come together, gave us the opportunity, I'll use the bad word, but gave us the chance to look into the future and go, okay, what can IT pros do? Well, to start, we can empower others just as we've been empowered. To start with that. Now, an optimized workforce is a happy, empowered, innovation engine of creativity and community. Sounds great, but that's what an optimized workforce is. And that's what we want. That's the place we want to work, where we're proud of what we do and others are proud of what they do. Value is also in the ability to do more with less. Ability to move towards that cloud approach to course services across campuses, maybe free up some resources so that we can maybe provide that white glove service to our customers and bring it up a couple notches and be able to provide that for them. Now moving on to the university and beyond, Unity provides this. This is a value. The ability to share as an economic engine for both the OU community and Oklahoma State agencies. Why can't we feed out and stretch out beyond that? Right now, we have pockets. But opening it up this way, it's a way for everybody to fill in what we can offer it and bring it out. And it's a reciprocal kind of effect. One of the main things is because how we would be providing back to the OU, the university, that's because there's real cost savings, real, not just I want to say it because it's a buzzword, but there's real cost savings in an optimized workforce. If we're working harder, we're working better, we're working happier. People are working together. That's the key thing. Together. Unity has the potential to become a tremendous resource for Oklahoma. One of the main ideas is that OU can be a key player in being an economic engine. That's one of the big payoffs there. Now, so when talking about the values that this initiative can achieve or will achieve, it is perfectly logical to say that actually the answer to that is in the questions, specifically those posed by the customers that enter into our service. How important is it to them to have their questions answered? How relevant are the solutions to them? Now, how much do they believe in getting their solutions, found without quick fixes and have a place to get their ideas soundboarded? That's where the values go on. Now, as my conclusion to the values portion of this presentation, I want to say one final thought. Unity is more than just a catchphrase. It's not just